Hi everyone, Mary Mitchell here. You can see that I'm starting right in here. Now this pouring painting I did, I took it a lot further than what I anticipated, and I'm showing you the colors that are going into it. Very, very simple. The base is a bronze, and in there I know is Rust-Oleum, but I forget what else is in there. There is something else, but I don't remember. I have some teal, I have a lot of that other blue, I have some Prussian blue, which I'm laying down now. Teal, it's more like a cobalt teal though. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, it's teal, not cobalt teal. Anyway. So I'm laying these colors down, and I'm not sure quite what I'm going to do, but I'm just going to, for the sake of moving this along. I also have a lot darker, more very dark brown bronze that I believe I put another color in here, and I don't remember what it is. I think it's it's a Krylon paint. Anyway, so you see what I'm doing. I'm doing a Dutch pour, but I'm still thinking, I'm not really sure what I'm doing. So let's just wing it. And I am winging this, totally winging this. I just really haven't done a Dutch pour in so long, and I didn't even think about the composition. I said, let's just see what happens. So as I'm doing this, I'm thinking I see a tree, and I do see it. I did see a tree, so I said, let's see if I can get some more blue in there. So I kept trying to get some blue, but it was resisting me, I guess you could say. One side had a lot more blue than the other, and I said, well, let the person who's looking at it, the viewer, decide. But I wasn't happy with it. So me being me, I have to take it further. So I'm looking at it. And I struggled a lot with this because I don't know why, but I couldn't get the canvas level. I don't know if it was me. I don't know if I poured on it too soon after it was wet. And, I sprayed the back to tighten it up. It could have been, I warped it myself. But at any rate, I struggled a lot to keep the paint where I wanted it to be. And a lot of the footage is cut out of me trying to do that. I babysat it to keep this composition, because I had decided I had gotten in the mail that I ordered a bunch of gold pens, fine point, and I got the idea that if maybe I could use them when this dried to fill in, sort of like give it some definition of a tree. So I'm using this popsicle stick, and I'm bringing some of the bronze up, and I'm bringing some of the blue down eventually. And you can't really see it all that well, but that dark, the trunk, I guess you could call it, which I'm facing, which is at the top part of the screen, really worked. And so I kept pushing the lighter color up to make sure that continued to look like a trunk, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So I'm moving along here, and then I'm just going to be quiet right now and let you watch and see the progression. Here I am trying to, like I said, bring the blue down and try to give it definition. That way, all the while in my head, I'm trying to think, what do I do with this? And then you will see it is quite a surprise. Okay, so you're gonna see this is the result of me babysitting it, and I was dipping my popsicle stick in some of the paint to give it some of that blue definition, and it just wasn't working for me. So I got an idea to use these. These are gold pens that I ordered, and there's some silver in there which I didn't use. I usually keep these in a cup, but I spread them out so you could see them. And I decided that with these, I would give the tree some definition with the branches and everything. And so this is the result of that. And I still didn't like it. I could have kept going to give the trunks and the branches definition, as you can see here, but it wasn't enough. It needed more. So I got the idea to use some of my acrylic pouring scraps, pieces that I keep, that I save. When I pour on plastic, I let it dry, and I keep these pieces. And I happen to have a large piece of the colors that you saw that are on the tree, which I did use up pretty much. But I still have these pieces for future projects, and I never thought I haven't used it in a long time. I haven't used these, and I thought, this would be a great thing. So that's what I did, and I just kept cutting out shapes and putting them in the tree, and I kept seeing things in the pores that I saved, and as a result, the tree literally took on a life of its own, and there's a lot of life in the tree. There's a lot of life in the tree, which if you look at carefully, you can see. There's all kinds of stuff in here. There's a peacock, which is a little bit over to the right, which I hope you can clearly see it. There's a bird, there's a squirrel, there's a cat, there's a piece that looks like an owl. There's a part that looks like, there's a piece that looks like a swan over to the left side with the head kind of turned around. There's even a dolphin, of course, jumping. There's two turtles. There's a heart. There's an eagle over to the right, which you can't see here. There's all kinds of things in here, and this is the result. And I'm going to resin this once it cures, which will take a couple weeks, and post that eventually. It really is fun stuff, and when I resin this, it's going to be amazing. I can't wait. That will be the defining moment, is resining this so that it all is smooth and just shiny and really pretty. And I can't wait to show that to you, but it's going to take a little while. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.